What's the deal? Welcome back. My name is Derek with Flip and Drip, and this is Investing the Right Way. Today, we're going to be talking about what's really going on with the market. And when I say what's really going on with the market, I mean GameStop, I mean AMC, I mean BlackBerry, I mean every company that's getting shorted, and honestly, even Dogecoin. So let's get into it. So what happened was there's a group on Reddit called Wall Street Bets, and they figured out a lot of companies are shorting GameStop and AMC and BlackBerry and all that stuff. Shorting means that if a stock is at $10, you are betting it goes down. And if it goes down to $5, which is 50%, you make 50%. So if you put $1 million down, you're making 500,000. But this is when it gets complicated because there's a lot of risk in shorting a stock because you are borrowing the stock. You don't own the stock. So if the stock goes up 50%, you owe 50% more. So us normal people just figured out the game because when you have that many minds together, you come up with the best ideas. That's why scientists love to work together because ideas need brains to bounce around to be a bigger idea. And this group on Reddit has 1 million plus members. It's easily possible for them just to pump up the price and say fuck you to the rich people. And that's basically what they did. They understood that a lot of companies were shorting GameStop and they all ran to GameStop and it shot up the price. So when it's shooting up the price and you're up 100%, these hedge funds are now down 100% and they got to owe money. But once you get over like a certain percentage, 150, 200, 300%, the person you are borrowing the stock from, the short, is now looking at you saying, damn, you owe me 200, 300, 400%. We got to take all your assets.
Mine had $80,000 inside. And this one, nothing. Hey, there's Skittles in there!
And if you want to close the position at that point, you have to buy. You have to buy the shares, meaning the stock will continue to climb up. So it's kind of interesting to see because it's just literally a bunch of people on Reddit moving like a military, basically, very organized, and they are all on the same page. Now, I fully disagree with them taking off, GameStop, AMC, limiting orders. I think that's ridiculous. That's crazy. But I think that happened because, let's be real, it's America. We could act like we're free and all that stuff, but this is very much a pyramid scheme and the rich control us, honestly. And it's sad to say, but I mean, that's the real life of it. And, the rich people stepped in and said, nope, we're not going to lose billions of dollars. Hedge funds literally went broke because of this. I mean, that's the name of the game, to be honest. If you're not willing to play the game, don't play the game. Now, my thoughts on whether to get in on any of this, to be honest, I'm more of a sideline person. I don't want to take those risks. I don't believe in those companies. I think GameStop should be bankrupt. I don't think GameStop should be at 500, but I do understand what they're doing. And, shout out to you guys because you guys fuck the rich people. That's funny.
It's just funny.
Fuck you.
I don't think AMC should be that high. I don't think BlackBerry should be that high. I don't even think Dogecoin should be that high. Personally, Dogecoin was made off a meme. So you could take that with a grain of salt. I'm just a YouTuber again, but my personal opinion, I'm just staying on the sideline. It's kind of interesting to see that in America, we are slowly getting our rights taken away. Whether you agree with me or not, here's a couple examples. All politics aside, they kicked off Donald Trump off Twitter and everywhere else. They kicked off the MyPillow guy, and they kicked off another person, right? So that's already 3 people they kicked off their platform saying, you don't belong here. We don't care about your voice. First Amendment is freedom of speech. They stepped on that. And now they're trying to tell you, okay, poor people, now that you learned the game, we have to change the game because the rich people are getting mad. And that doesn't sound like freedom of choice or anything. That sounds like you stay in line and you shut up. Which is very interesting because when you watch the news, certain news are like, oh yeah, this is horrible, this, that. But pay attention because certain news are blaming the retail investors. And you got to ask yourself, are they here for me or are they here for the rich people? Because if they're backing the rich people, what does that say about them? They're not ever that's fully biased towards them. This is why I have problems with the news. because news is a business and it's owned. So obviously, you're going to do what's best for your boss and what's best for your family and what's best for your paycheck because your kid needs to eat and your house needs to be paid and your car needs to be paid for. This is where it gets messy because all these rich people understand that most people are a slave to the dollar and they would do anything for the dollar. So, again, my thoughts on this. I hope you guys have massive gainers. I hope you guys take profits. Remember, it's okay to take profits if it's a high play. If it's long term investing, don't take profits because you don't want to get hit with those short term taxes. But at this moment right here, you don't know where this is going to happen. Personally, I think this is just my opinion. I think it's going to go. I don't think we have enough money to play big ball with billionaires. I don't think we have enough power to play with them. I think the only way we could really stick it to the man is honestly buy Bitcoin because there's only 21 million Bitcoin in the world. So if everybody teamed up and bought Bitcoin and took all the Bitcoin off the market and said, fuck you, rich people, well, the price would go up because there's no supply and the demand is high because all the rich people want it. And if you don't think all the rich people want it, JP Morgan sent out emails saying Bitcoin could be $300,000 plus. Goldsmith, the Apple card that most of you guys have, even sent out email to their top tier clients saying Bitcoin is the real deal. So that's just my personal thought on it. I would personally just watch from the sideline. Be careful what you guys are doing. It's very crazy, 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 crazy times right now. But I'm Derek with Flip and Drip, and this is investing the right way. I hope you guys learned something. And if you guys did, drop a like, comment, subscribe, do the whole thing. Stay in the loop. Peace.